Hi again, in this video we will make our first Hello World bash script. So let's just dive into it. I can use an editor called Nano. I do a -w to prevent line breaks. We don't want line breaks in our bash script. And then the name of the file, Hello World. And also, as you can see in Linux, you can use small and large characters. So Hello World with a capital H and a capital W is a different file than Hello World with just small characters. Just to be sure of that. Hello World, and normally we also put the .sh to indicate that this is a shell script. You don't need to. You can have executables like this. It's not like in Windows that you have to have .exe in order to execute the file. So, but it's good for the readability, and press enter. Now I am in the editor. I have other videos about how you can use Nano, so I'm not going into details here. The first thing that you have to do is to add something to tell which shell, which interpreter, which terminal that this script is going to use. And this is a bash, so then it's going to be a bin bash. But you can define others. You can do just a normal shell, but I think bash, which is short for born again shell, is the most common these days. This line here is also called the shebang, and that name a bit strange, but the first part, she, is because it's a shell, and the last one is a bang, which is then slang for the exclamation mark. So a kind of shebang. That's what they call this line. Very strange. Okay, so let's do our command. And since this is a hello world, we just want to print out some hello world. Echo. And then we type our text, hello world. This is my first bash script. And then it's good to have a semicolon at the end. That's it. You don't need to do anything more than this. This will run. So let's save it. Control O and then Control X. If I do a cut hello world, you will see the content. So now let's try to run it. And when you run a script, you have to use a dot to indicate that you are running it from this folder, and then a slash and the name of the file. Okay, let's try. Oh, permission denied. So we need to do one more step in order to make it executable. So we do an ls. Sorry, let's clear up ls hello world. So what we are missing is an executable bit. Now, in this video, I will not start explaining in detail how these different bits, this read and write and execute, are working in Linux, but I have another video for that. So I will try to make a link to it or add it at the end of this video. So in order to get this file executable, you have to do a change modus, and we put 7, which stands for read, write, execute for the user. We do a 5, which is just a read, execute for the group, and finally we just put a 0, which means everyone else will not be able to either read it or write it or execute it. And then we specify the file. Let's do a clear and then another ls to see. And we see now we have an executable bit for the user root. And then it should be working. Let's do a /hello world. And there is your hello world echo coming out of the script. Yeah, that was it. I will make more videos later where we will dive a little bit more into bash script and about for loops and so on, but it will come later on. Okay, thank you.